What's up, everybody? It's Jordan here from ResellBot, and I've got another really cool whatnot tool to show you today. Today's tool is called Double Check, and what Double Check is a tool that takes a screenshot of your stream while you sell items, just to double check that the item you're putting into the box actually matches with the person that bought the item. So a common thing that you'll see happen when people are selling on Whatnot is they use these generic titles and they use a number, right? They have a number, and typically you would either like write down the number somewhere, or maybe you write it right on the box. Some people just hold up a single item and they sell 10 of them, right? And so sometimes, later on during fulfillment, you don't actually remember, wait a minute, what item did I actually sell to this person? Because the title doesn't say anything, the description doesn't say anything about what you sold. You can't go back and watch the entire stream to see what happened. And so what Double Check is a backup system of, okay, hey, when this item sold, it takes a screen grab of the stream. So at least the thing that you were selling is held up on the screen, and you can verify, okay, when this person bought an item, this is what was on the screen. I'm going to say that's probably what they bought. This doesn't happen to everybody, but this does happen to some people. So anyways, what Double Check just sits over here on this side of your screen, and all it is this little toggle right here. So I can turn this off, and it's not tracking sales. I can turn it back on, and it is tracking sales. And so what happens is, anytime there's an auction, right? So there's an auction going on right now, and it's going to end in 5 seconds. And then you'll see a few seconds after it ends, you'll see the last sale update over here. There we go. And so what it did was it saw that an item was sold, and it grabbed a screen grab from actually 5 seconds before the item was sold. And the reason why it does that is because sometimes right at the end of the auction, people will pull the item away. Usually about 5 seconds before the item is sold, the item is still on the screen, right? And so where do we see these screenshots? All right, so there's this little dashboard button right here, right? So we click that. Opens up our dashboard. Right away, you see the live connections. This is the stream that we're connected to right now. I've got a few other streams that I was taking pictures of earlier, but this is the one we're watching right now. So if I go to view screenshots, you can see the items that we just saw being sold. Number 9 was sold, right? Here we are at number 9. In our dashboard, we got number 9 right here, right? And he was holding the item up on the screen, right? And so we can verify this was the item that was sold to Bobby62022, right? And so, yeah, that's basically all it is. It takes the screen grab of the stream, and it just helps you verify what items you actually sold to these users, right? Because as you can see, even from this one, it's just 10 sales of the same item over and over and over again. And he does a pretty good job of putting in, the actual title into the description, but some people don't, right? Some people just say like, no cancellations, item number 101, and that's it, right? And you can also see here the dashboard is live updating, right? It's updating as I'm recording this. He's selling these live, and so he just sold 3 of these, right? And they all popped up. It's recording all of it. It's super powerful. It goes super fast. I'm really impressed with how it turned out. And anyways, yeah, so it can keep up with people that are selling an item every 5 seconds. It takes a screen grab. It helps you be able to go faster because it's tracking your streams, and it helps you just have that reliability so that you don't get bad reviews, and you don't get people requesting that your channel gets shut down because they didn't get the item that they ordered. Things like that, right? Things that we want to avoid as good sellers. So yeah, I mean, like that's basically it. You can enable this on your stream, and then it's taking screen grabs every time somebody sells something. One thing I want to show you is that in the settings up here, if we hit settings, you can see that there's this auto track sellers here. And you can actually put in a username for a stream here that you want to auto track. And so that one's not streaming right now, but what I can do is I'll take Woozley's here, Woozley's in here, and I hit save seller. What this does, all it does is it basically just makes it so that when you go to a stream by Woozley's, it actually automatically turns on. So if I refresh the page here, you'll see the extension come up, and boom, it already toggled on. If I go to another stream, so let's go, and you can see it turned off, and we'll go to discount foods here, and you can see by default it is off. Yeah, and right now we're not tracking the Woozleys one anymore because the tab isn't open. The tab does have to be open for it to be tracking a stream. And so we can turn this one on, right? We can turn on this one, yeah, we can start tracking this one. We'll wait for a sold item on here, but it should pop up here. You can actually see if I go back to the streams and I close the settings, you can see that we're tracking the new discount foods one here. And then once they make a sale, you'll see screenshots showing up. So yeah, that's basically it. It's a really powerful tool to capture those screen grabs so that you can verify what item you actually sold. And then also on top of that, when you go into the screen grabs, you can see that you can export the images, you can export the data. Each item has all of the data, like who bought it, how much they bought it for, different things like that. All the information that comes with the sold item. So yeah, that's basically it. It's a really neat tool. It's for free. You can use it for free. It's to promote my business, resellbot.com. Yeah, and play around with it. Let me know how you like it. Let me know if you have any issues with it. If you do have any issues or any questions or anything like that, you could shoot me an email, jordan@resellbot.com. And hopefully you enjoy it, and hopefully it helps you improve your fulfillment.